Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street. This is Friday Night Frosthaven. Right now, for the record, was the closest I have ever come in the now 39 episodes of this show to saying, "We're Jameson with games" at the end of the intro. But I pulled it out at the last moment and I said the name of the show we are doing tonight together. So here we are.
James.
All right. We're in it.
Would have sucked if you said that because everyone would have left.
Oh, man. Well, as it happens, I'm very sleepy today because I had a terrible stress dream about screwing up this show.
James, I don't think you should let this show affect your sleep.
Yeah, it shouldn't. But it was weird. Like, the kicker was that Robert was still on the show. And the point where the final indignity was when I noticed, oh, wait, the thing has happened in my stress dream where I've mysteriously lost track of time. And we're like an hour and 20 minutes into the show. And I said, I'll be right back, guys. Hold on a second. Like 10 minutes in, I've missed like an hour and 10 minutes while you're all vamping. And I discovered that in the dream because from my head...
That would be better in a Robert episode than a not Robert episode.
Yeah. And so then the final kicker is that... Hold on, let me adjust this a little. And the final kicker is that I discovered that because from my headphones, I could just hear Robert going, hello? 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 Anyway, it sucked. But here I am. I had a good day.
Good.
I had a lot of work stuff I had to get done. I got it all done. I didn't have a stress dream related to whether I would get it done. So I don't know what that tells you. I am fully aware, I want to be clear, that any pressure I experience about the quality of the shows is entirely self-created and that nobody else cares. Not my fellow cast members, not guided by voices in the chat. Well, guided by voices, you can go see video evidence that Lauren is real on YouTube in the back catalog of this show.
Yes.
But you will never. There's no evidence. None of us can prove that Robert ever existed.
Actually, I assume that sometime in the last week, Robert and his son made their way to your house, James.
No. What's the gimmick here?
That is a text that I sent you that you didn't respond to that I was surprised you didn't respond to, and that's usually not the order or like...
I missed the text.
Yeah, I think that's all it was. He was here on the weekend, so like a week ago, and I was telling him about how Ethan called you to ask him to take him to basketball.
Yeah. And
he was like, well, like, so Ethan and James are friends? I was like, yeah. Like, and he's like, basically like, well, how has this happened? and yeah, he was like, yeah, I go to James's house and he meets me at the playground. Like, the two things that you've done. He's like, these are the things we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I call him sometimes. And then hours later, like 90 minutes later, just completely out of the blue, he said, you know what, maybe I should take insert son name to James's house sometime too. And I was like, yeah it's like he would like that. I think everybody involved would like that. And having another adult keep peddling the lies that video games only exist at James's house would not be the worst thing.
Well, hey, there you go.
It's a solid benefit to James's house.
It is true that it would be a beneficial and natural seeming thing if I met the 2-year-old son of one of my oldest friends who lives across the way. like a 30-minute walk if I'm brisk.
Yeah, I think that's like 85% of the way there. Now you just have to like I guess, formally invite him a few times.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, classes are
Like-
ending. I'll put in the
Like,
work.
here's
Let's see
here are
if we can close this
17
loop.
options I have available to me. Can you pick one? Like, please,
Yeah.
just
I'll send him a doodle poll. Okay. Well, hey, player one playing the human banner spear sparkles. It's Rich. How you doing, Rich?
so good.
Good. Good.
Ready to hear you give a recap to the people, the idiots out there.
Yeah. Those
Not
fools.
not me at all, but the
No,
idiots
but
out there that
the
don't
du-
remember
the dummies.
exactly what we're doing.
The dummies. Yeah.
The dumbs. Yeah.
Dummies need love too.
Yeah.
Some people say that stupid babies need the most attention. Player three. Here's the thing that I've discovered: you can't like the classic like by now it's a meme millennial joke of like, hey kids starting university, you got to go back and watch The Simpsons because your idiot millennial professors are going to try to relate to you with references to it. And they can't relate to the references. But that means that sometimes actually just you make a reference and they laugh like you made an incredible, like groundbreakingly good joke.
Yeah, I think they're laughing at the like, oh, he did the thing.
I don't feel great. I don't feel great about this. That everyone thinks that I, came up with going, being repetitive is my job. My job. Being repetitive is my job. And they're like, oh yeah, he knows how to describe his need to constantly repeat things. The students absorb it. Oh my. Okay. Well, hey, player three, playing the Inox Drifter, the biggest hobo. It's Greg. How you doing, Greg?
Pretty good, James. Yeah.
Good.
Having a good start of my weekend. Going to get some Christmas shopping done tomorrow.
Great. Awesome. I, player four, your host here at 58 Dream Street, the game runner and the showrunner, playing the Aether Bone Shaper Megara. It's James. How am I doing? Well, I'm sleepy, like I said, because of the stress stream, which it occurs to me, I was going to say, I did get my COVID shot late last night and had no adverse effects. But what if my odd and troubled sleep was actually because like I booked my shot appointment at like after 10 p.m. So I wasn't awake long enough to start feeling crappy. But maybe that's what it was. Who knows? At any rate, I think I'm one of those genetic freaks who can't get COVID. But I'm still doing the civically responsible thing and underlining it. So I feel good about that. Here we are. All right. We are in the Automaton Uprising scenario. This is part 2. After part 1 from last week, why is there still a thing? Oh, wait, I remember why. Because I fixed it on one side, I haven't fixed it on the other. It will only take a moment to do this. Okay.
Everyone's favorite part of the show, the one where James fixes a technical difficulty that mostly only he cares about.
Yeah.
As long as it's not one of those ones where James can't fix a technical difficulty and talks about it for 2 hours.
No. It will not be. Okay. The problem is coming from within the console sheet because
From inside the computer.
there.
Excellent.
Very good.
Perfect.
We have all
Everybody
of the
loved
monster
it.
hit points displayed. Very good. Wait, is Flaming Blade Spinner 1 on the board? No. Why does it slash appear? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. So check it out. Round 2, or not actual round 2, but part 2
Second
of our attempt.
The round number actually matters a great deal because
yes, we're going into round 5 at the start of part 2 here. So the basic setup of the scenario. Well, here we are. As you can see, it's a fairly contained area. We start in a big not that big, but 3 tiles concatenated into a single open room. And we started in the middle here. It becomes very important very soon that these were the starting 5 hexes. And then in both the top and bottom rooms, there are these consoles. During this mission, it is our task. Oh, these got shifted to navigate our ally, the Orphan, to those consoles. When he ends his turn next to them, he puts a damage token on them, which represents him undoing the security locks that are stopping us from getting in through these doors to the central console room. When we get that open, we got to get the Orphan to that so he can distribute a message of peace and have the automatons launch a revolution of peace where they will become our friends, and Greg, or possibly Rich, will get to play as an unfettered character. So
it's a race.
4 rounds in, we have made it to the south room, and we're done with that door. The Orphan's on his way to the north console. Up in the north console room, we are being swarmed by Flaming Blade Spinner and 2 normal bolt shooters. The Flaming Blade Spinner, the normal, has 8 hit points, but because it is a Flaming Blade Spinner, it also has Retaliate 2, which is problematic for the sake of my summons, because I did not bring the power, the persistent power, where I can make them immune to
Retaliate damage, yeah.
However, it is just a single creature with 8 hit points and no shield.
All right.
And we're all. I'm on team back here.
You know what?
Right?
We should add, guided by voices, I should add to the mix the tantalizing preview of Michaela, who will be joining us sometime soon as a probably one-off player too. But
Oh yeah, definitely a one-off.
Yeah,
got a mini.
Hey,
got a mini. I forgot to give James on Tuesday, but it's done. People have seen that it's done.
That's okay.
Well, I do think this is probably a 3-nighter.
Probably. Which is good, because I do not have time to do a sprite or to do a camera frame for Michaela this week. But we will have Michaela here soon, allegedly. And then who knows what dreams may come in 2024. Things are going pretty well. I think
we got to get, in 2024, the goal has to be either Martin or Burner account play a scenario with us. They show their faces and play a scenario.
Wow.
That'd be nice.
Well, hey,
I will ask both of them right now. What would that take?
It's out there right now. It's in the ether.
It's in the ether. Get back to us.
And if you're
in the ether.
Yeah. I won't.
Just like Cockefeller.
Oh man. Everyone says if we can divert to talk about the great Jay-Z Nas rap beef of the early 21st century, everyone says that Nas won with Ether, but I could just never get past all the childish homophobic taunting.
Yeah,
Smokey,
that part
in the house,
that part was super weird. It's definitely a better diss track than Takeover. Takeover's a better song.
Man, I really like Takeover. I think it's a good, and just it's like, because there's no part in Takeover where Jay-Z just ad-libs like junior high school homophobic taunts. And also,
there's no part in Takeover where he does that. It's not like he doesn't do that.
No, but that is nothing. We're talking about whether Takeover is a good song compared to Ether. But the other thing is that even in the rap of Ether, which is obviously like a Nas rap, so it's like technically sound, he does have that weird line about how one of the Rockefellers died of AIDS, and that's who you went and named your company after. And it's like, oh, that ain't it. That ain't it, Nasty Nas. Oh, man.
That ain't it, Nasty Nas.
No, I'm not feeling it. I have a student who goes by Naz as the shortening of her. It's the common shortening of the name Nazanin, and I have very successfully, not once in like 3 years, referred to her as Nasty Naz. So,
you got it once.
Probably when she graduates. But yeah, okay. So here we are. And let's take stock. How's everybody doing? Like as a trying to be alive person.
I'm at 6 health, which is not ideal.
Yeah, I'm at 4.
It's really bad. I'm at 15, so I'm good.
So I'm at 4, and Reggie's at 3, And my options for healing Reggie involve sacrificing 2 more of my own health points.
Mm-hmm.
So it's,
And it's round 5, so what are we spawning?
Great question,
in the special
Greg.
rules.
In round 5, we're spawning 1 normal and 1 elite ruined machine in the starting hexes. So they're going to be right here ready to kill me. Or Sven. Probably Sven, actually.
I can go relatively quickly. I feel like the ruined machines don't have a ton of health and a ton of fast move cards. So if you put one up close so I can move to 2 to be in its face, I can probably just kill it right off the bat.
Excellent.
The normal, not the elite.
They are going to spawn here and here, so since they have to spawn as close as they can get to us.
Is that the rule for spawn or for summon? I can never remember.
Oh, I think you're right that it's summon. Double check that, Greg.
I will. Yeah.
And yeah.
You're within range 3 of me, right?
We're doing well, Smokey. I am very, very physically exhausted, but only 1 more week to go before the end of classes. And while December will be a busy month.
Yes, no, that's the summon rule.
Okay.
The spawn rule is when a section book indicates the monsters are revealed in a new room, blah blah. But if a scenario rule indicates the monsters spawn a specific location at a specific time, add them to the map when specified. If a specific location is not empty, place the monster in the closest empty hex instead. Unlike monsters that have been summoned, monsters that have been revealed or spawned act during the same round.
Yep.
Blah 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 blah. Yeah, we don't have to. We do not have to put them closest to us. We can put them anywhere where it's specified. So if there's an area, we can pick anywhere in that area.
Well, I like that. We will cheese it, and we will put them. And I mean, actually, it also makes sense because they're spawning by coming in the door.
Yeah, they're coming in the door.
Yeah.
Although, again, if you put one up close, I can go relatively quickly and probably kill it in one shot.
Great. Okay. Well, fine. I'll put the normal.
If you're gonna kill it, I will do a different thing.
I'll feed the normal to you, Greg, and so normal number 4 will spawn right here, and elite number 6 will spawn as far back as we can put it, which isn't really that far, but in the context of how far a ruined machine can move, not bad.
Yeah, they only have move 2.
Yeah. Okay.
They're not fast by default, and they have lots of moves that even shorten that movement.
Yeah. So, another thing that occurred to me is I have brought, as some of us may recall, the Translocation Rod instead of my normal Horn of Command. With the thought being that I can switch 2 of my allies. And we could do that to hustle the Orphan along. And we've been talking about doing that, like, when we get this room open, one of you charges in, and then we get him in there real quick. But what occurred to me is the risk that raises of the Orphan just being slaughtered when we leave him in an empty room.
Yeah.
So what if, like, is there a way, is there an argument to get the Orphan up here as quickly as possible with the Translocation Rod?
Yeah, but only if one of us can really get... we kind of want to stay around the Orphan. So unless one of us naturally gets up there for some reason.
Well, Sven and Reggie are practically already there.
Yeah. And that...
Although Reggie is at 3 health.
If you switched me and Reggie, I could get some formations on the blade spinner. But I don't know if I could do that in 1 round, so what's the point?
Yeah.
I say save it for now. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Just an opportune moment. Yeah, an opportune moment might come up, in which case, let's do it. But I don't think now is the time to do it.
Okay. In that case,
like I can make
sorry.
Wait. Hold on. Is it just one hex between Reggie and the blade spinner?
Yeah. These the cables, which represent difficult terrain, are visually very disruptive.
hold on.
Brain's
So I
ability
can't.
to keep track of hexes.
If I switched with Reggie, no,
Yes.
with Sven. If I
Yes.
switched with Sven, could I get into that hex between them?
With a move 2, yes.
The move 2.
However, I can only use the Translocation Rod during my turn.
Yeah,
So
which you can't go early.
Yeah, like I can go mid-ish early, but like
and the blade spinner is likely to go before you in that case, right?
the blade spinners are a bit on the slow side, but
do you want to risk it?
I don't think I do. No,
okay.
But and yet it would be really great.
Because I could maybe one shot him.
One shot in that blade spinner would be oh man. But if I move, Sven is going to go into that spot on my turn. Oh, yeah. But I'm switching. Wait, he's going to go on his turn, and then I'm going to switch the two of you, and you're just in the spot.
Yeah.
So you could even, if there's something you could do on the bottom for like fortifying or something purposes, instead of moving.
I like all of this. I like this discussion.
Like, I could get up there and summon, too.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I can... Oh, man, if you could get me there early, that would be so, like...
Well, I can get you there, like, not early.
Okay.
I can get...
Or, well,
if we want to try it, I have a way that I think I can do it.
I could take a short rest, hope against hell that I don't have to take a damage to stop myself from losing the card that lets me go pretty early. And then go pretty early.
How many cards do you have in your discard? Is it the majority of your cards
discard,
at this point?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have 4 left in my hand. So I could go 2 turns for a long rest. But
I'm in that long rest, short rest debate myself.
At the same time, I mean, if I have 4 cards and 6 in the discard, that means after a rest, I've got 9 left on the go. That'll keep me going for a while, but I don't know. I don't know. Rich, I will be guided by whether you want to take the shot.
How important is it, do you think?
I think it's pretty great if you one-shotted that Flaming Blade Spinner, because it has the potential to really fuck things up. There, I convinced myself.
Okay.
Because it gets multiple targets, it could really do some bad stuff to both Reggie and Sven between attacking them and then getting retaliated on. In fact, Reggie would probably die, because I don't know that I can heal him this round. But maybe I can. Let me see. No, but it's risky, because there's a lot to think about. Okay. Here we go. I'm shuffling the cards that were still in my hand to do my random discard. Now I'm shuffling my discard pile. Here we go. Losing it. And, of course, I got to take damage.
I just really hope I go... I can't do an really bad job of remembering how fast you can go. I think I'm okay.
Okay. I took a damage. So if anybody ever wants to throw some healing at me, because I also lost one of my heal self abilities in the course of taking that damage. So, you know, you can imagine ways in which that could be going better. But, hold on. And I lost my only heal an ally that doesn't require me to hurt myself. So I don't think I'm healing Reggie this round. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. I think I got my move. It's all about keeping my whole horrifying team alive.
All right.
Okay.
Let's maybe do this.
Let's maybe do this.
Keep the team undead, at least. Okay.
Yeah.
Round 5 begins. Greg, did I give you the numbers for the robotic bolt shooters?
You did. Sweet. Wait, more? Like more again?
The 2 that just the 2 that just spawned. Number 6 is elite. Not bolt shooters. The ruin machines.
Ruin machines. Yeah,
yes,
you did.
I did. Good for me. All right, here we go. Oh, hey, and by the way, yeah, Martin confirmed that we corrected almost all of our mistakes last time, and he was proud of us. So he confirmed that too. And Shannon, I believe I'm getting that name right, clarified that their previous comment about we had the most fun at the end with the reward of this scenario, clarified that more precisely, they specifically had the most fun, not necessarily their whole group, and then added, and I think that you in particular will enjoy it. So I think we're getting one hell of a puzzle as a reward here.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. As
I hope it's just lore. Like,
one,
I hope it's one of
if it's lore with a bunch of voices, I can get down with that too. But as Professor Layton, a hero of mine, once said, I love the thrill of a good solution. All right, round 5, team. Put them up. Boom. Whoa. Really did a terrible job of moving my cards close to the camera. All right. Sound off. Banner Spear.
25.
Oh, wow. This is obnoxious. Okay. 25. How about you, Drifter?
27?
27. Great. I'm going to go ahead at 16. But not before the Flaming Blade Spinner puts up defensive blades.
Sad.
Oh, you know
you
what?
could probably just put those on the center tile there, James.
Let's see.
The one we're not using.
Yeah, that's fine. I can live with that. I don't love it, but I can live with it. Okay, hold on. I gotta look at the pictures of last time just to confirm. I don't think we had elements, and I really want that to be true. Let's find out.
Good though.
Oh yeah. There's Waning Darkness and 3 damage on the Orphan. Are 2 other things for me to keep track of. I don't have any
3
plan
damage
for.
on the Orphan? Yes, 3 damage on the Orphan.
Yeah, I have no plan for utilizing the
darkness
thing. Yeah.
How much shield is defensive blade?
So, defensive blades, which is going to be the very first thing that happens here. But hold on. Let me get the rest of them. Oh, robotic bolt shooters are after me, but before all the rest of you at 22. And then, finally, the ruined machines will do calculated strike at 85. That's a move -1, so move 1 for them, followed by an attack +1. So a 3 or a 4, depending on eliteness or elititude. Elititude. So the Flaming Blade Spinners have no fire to consume, which is great, because that would damage Reggie, which we don't want right now. So they just give themselves Shield 2.
Shield 2. You can still probably do, you can mostly kill him.
Yeah. But then, also, I just realized No. Okay, good. Sven will step forward and attack the flaming... No, not the Flaming Blade Spinner. This was proximately closer to him, even though it takes the same number of movement points. So we don't get to the initiative tiebreaker, which I like. Because the robotic bolt shooter, though it's immune to wound, is not immune to being beaten to death. So when Sven does an attack 3, that could be pretty effective here. Particularly given that this guy only has 2 hit points left. Attack 3, -1. We call that a clean kill where I'm from.
Hey.
Indeed.
All right. Off to a great start. For those keeping track at home, I forgot. I think that's 2. It might be 3.
It might be 3.
Well, we'll find out later. So hopefully we don't finish tonight, because it'll be deflating to not get to know if I did the mastery until I have time to go back and check the
Just
video
kill
record.
7.
Yeah, or I could just go all out. All out.
Just
all
completely
right.
just tank the record.
Yeah. So, Sven is damage-free there. Unfortunately, that creates a situation where Reginald is no longer going to attack this dude. Instead, Reginald is going to fuck everything up by coming back.
Oh, no.
Wait, will he?
Yes, because he can't
wait,
hold on.
We're okay.
Yeah.
We're okay. Don't worry about it.
We're okay? Great. Because
if he moves, we're okay.
He needs 3 movement points to get to the Flaming Blade Spinner on account of the difficult terrain and Sven. But he
okay,
only needs
gotcha.
2. Hey, that is quality initiative calculating. Good job. Me. So, Reggie does an attack 3 that doesn't cause wound, which is kind of what Sven just did, given the immunities of the bolt shooter. Ruin Machine, of course, has no shield, so attack 3 plus 0. 3 damage.
3 damage, half health.
Hey,
I'll definitely kill him, unless I pull an L.
Too shabby. Okay, so then it becomes the turn of myself. The Banner Spear, not the Banner Spear, the Bone Shaper. I will use the Translocation Rod to switch the Banner Spear and Reggie.
No.
Sven?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I see what's going to happen here. All right.
Okay.
So we pulled that switcheroo, and then I'll do my turn. First, I will use the top of Flow of the Black River to heal myself, X plus 1, where X is the number of my summons. So that's a heal 3. Very timely. I doubled my hit points. I'm ready to bleed again for the sake of my companions and compatriots. Then I will use the bottom of Flesh Shield. I will engage the not persistent, but the lingering ability, I guess, of Flesh Shield, which causes 2 damage to myself. But on the next source of damage to one of my summons, I will negate said damage. 2 damage. Very good. Hey, I came out even. I'm back where I was at the start of the round. Not too bad. All right, that's me. That's the Bone Shaper. Bolt Shooter time. I didn't even read aloud what the Bolt Shooters are doing, or in my head. They're doing Safety Valve, which is a move -1 or a no move, as we've learned to our delight. And then an attack -1 at range 4. So this is an attack 1 at range 4. The first one up is Elite.
They have 4 targets.
Bolt Shooter. Yes, they do. Their whole thing is that they are a large pyramid-like contraption with a lot of murder holes. So starting with Elite number 5, the attack, let me just confirm this, 1s are going to go out thus. Drifter, Orphan, Sven. And that's it. Only gets 3. So, attack 1 upon...
Where are the... Hold on, James. Where are the other bolt shooter? Where's the other bolt shooter? Because I've got 2 on here.
Yeah, there's the normal is all the way up in the corner.
Oh, okay. I hadn't seen him before. Okay, great.
Yep, don't worry. We're on track. So, here is an attack 1 on the Drifter, pulling it +1.
Shield, no damage.
Very nice. Here comes... Wait, I think I hear Abra screaming. No. She's been hanging out in here a lot because she's on a cat bed kick. So...
Mm-hmm. I'm aware. She was with us when we were beating him up.
She sure was. And at one point late in the episode, she just got up and walked over and looked up at Greg and just yelled as loud as she could. And then Greg looked down and said hello, and then she rubbed against his legs, and then she went back to her bed. It was very endearing.
Mm-hmm.
Abra is fond of Greg.
My relationship with her, yeah.
She recognizes this. Abra knows that there's a type of friend that just doesn't want to touch her, but is her friend. And that's you and Lauren, Greg. And yeah, she does what she can to get affection. So this is an attack 1 on the Orphan, +0. 1 damage.
We can take that.
To our orphaned friend.
He's got 13 health, if I'm not mistaken.
I would love it if that was true, but I don't think it is. 12. So with 4 damage, it's down to 8. Of course,
you're right. That makes a huge. That word of damage makes a huge difference to me.
It certainly could.
I mean, it could if it comes down to it. But 12 and 13 are not very different numbers, James.
No, but I killed a monster this round with just enough damage. Attack 1 on Sven +1. Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah,
in fact, I'll engage the Warden's Robes and Sven will take no damage. Instead of letting my Flesh Shield go away, because I want that to be protecting Reggie. Great. Okay. So, that's that Bolt Shooter. This Bolt Shooter up here, well, we can see here that it has 1, 2, 3, 4, a single target, the Banner Spear. This is an attack 1 on the Banner Spear, -2.
Oh, well, that's...
Okay, health?
Yeah, heal what?
Yeah, it just, it goes right through a wound and, like, cuts out some of the necrotic flesh.
It just hits you, but in a, like, acupuncture point.
Yeah.
It feels great.
Yeah, okay. Robotic Bolt Shooter. Nice try, you clowns. All right, it's Banner Spear time.
Okay, at the bottom of regroup, I will move, Reggie back to where I want him.
Yeah, that's what I thought might happen, and I like it.
And then at the top ahead of the hammer, I will attack 7.
Attack 7.
Nice.
And again, don't be fooled by the cable on the floor, folks. They're in adjacent hexes. Attack 7. All right, pull that.
+1 roll through. +0.
So 8
So
damage
8
against
minus-
shield 2 means 6 damage.
And he's stunned.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
that's superb.
That's what this is, right?
That is
a stun.
absolutely what that is. I will
Sweet.
commemorate.
You unfortunately will take 2 damage from his retaliate. Oh wait, does stun? Ah, shit.
No, he will still.
No, I take the damage.
Yeah, you take the damage. I'm
I
trying to
know-
remember if retaliate is active when a character is stunned. Obviously, he stunned him as part of the attack, so he would still take the retaliate.
Yeah,
but if we attack him,
I'm almost positive that the rules answer is that retaliate is still active. And also, Martin, I know that the rules are supreme in Frosthaven and not the flavor, but the flaming blades would still hurt you even if the thing wasn't moving. It still hurts to punch those blades or whatever.
yeah.
Or get that close to the fire, whatever's going on here. Excellent work, Banner Spear. Of course, the Translocation Rod is gone now, so we don't have Warping the Orphan anymore. But I think I talked myself into believing that Warping the Orphan was very problematic.
We didn't move the
Orphan at the start. Martin did not think we were going to get around to that one. And yet...
and yet...
we did it, and that damage is gone because he was not in range.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He wouldn't have been in range.
Yep. All right.
That's good.
Okay, by the book, baby. All right. Give me the beat, Greg. And free my soul.
First, I'm going to move 2.
Hold on. So that means the Orphan would have been within range 3 of me.
Yes.
So he could also move 3.
Holy smokes, Rich. That's brilliant.
That's amazing, actually.
Okay. That is a quality rules catch. And I also like, Greg, that you and I realized it at the exact same moment.
Yes.
It was divine inspiration. Okay. Do your thing, Drifter.
Move me 2 into the face of the other dude.
1, 2.
Yeah. As part of that movement, I heal 2.
Very good.
And then I will attack him for 5.
Excellent.
Pulling it, +1. He's dead.
He's dead. That's it for him. That's it. That's all. That's all there is.
It's my
did not
turn.
put a loot down over here when the bolt shooter was killed, but I have now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a short
all
rest.
in good time.
Or long rest, but I don't know which is better. We'll see.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, so guess what? Round 6 is our only break. No, wait, 8 as well. Let me double check.
So,
I really don't want to find out that we were supposed to get creamed in rounds 6 and 8. We're not. We're off the hook for a round, and then in round 7, it'll be another Ruin Machine round. Oh, I see. It's kind of like a parabola.
okay. You also didn't move the Elite Wound Machine.
Oh, it's not a parabola. Never mind. Elite Ruin Machine didn't move because it isn't its turn yet.
Oh, you're just sorry. I thought you were talking about the next round. I figured you
Well,
thought
no,
we were done.
I had the special rules up, so I noticed.
Okay.
Or maybe I pulled them up to find... I don't know. It doesn't matter. Here we are. Is that your turn, Drifter?
That's my turn.
Great work. Great work. Okay. Ruin Machine time. It moves 1 and accomplishes nothing else. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I got to shuffle the robotic bolt shooters. And that's it.
I think I will long rest because I think it is very worth it to get my
you long rest.
On the map.
I'll kill this spinner.
Okay. Ooh, should I long rest or should I do this and then?
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to do something super late instead to set up a card, and then I'll just short rest at the end of this turn.
Unless he does defensive blades again, that shield is down now, right?
Yes.
So he's shieldless?
He's shieldless, and he's not doing anything this round because he's stunned. So he's just going to sit there.
Oh, sweet. Can't even do his defense things.
Can't even do his defense things. If he
Right.
pulls a defense card, it will mean nothing.
Okay.
What a day.
What a day.
Not sure.
Head of the Hammer is a good card. I understand why you can't use it a second time.
Yeah.
Because you also get 3 XP with it.
Holy shit, nice.
I think it might. Okay, I think I know what I'll do. It's a risky move, but it might. I think it'll. Oh wait, bless me. I think
Bless you.
Off. Bless me. All right.
It's a big move on the bottom to be
Dark
a
is
lost
gone?
card, though, so that sucks.
Going into 6.
That's why they lost cards.
Yep. Because it hurts to say goodbye. Okay.
So I'm going super late this turn. It's mostly a setup. I might be able to get an attack in if that bolt shooter moves into me.
Okay.
But otherwise, not bolt shooter, ruin machine.
Okay. I'm in a sense, I'm putting it all on the line here if anyone wants to think about healing me next round, if not this round. But I will get, I'm going to take care of Reggie and the Orphan.
I love that band.
All right. Okay. Well, hey, round 6. Is everybody ready?
Reggie and the Orphan.
Good stuff. Put them up,
Ready.
team. Boom. All right. And then let's sound on off. I just want to make sure. Okay. Yeah, all 3 of them are still in play. Although the obviously the blade spinner is stunned, so it's not that in play. All right, Banner Spear, what do you got for me?
10.
10. How about you, Drifter?
76.
Okay. So we're going to go Banner Spear. Boom. Robotic bolt shooters doing Retracted Assault, which is they move -1, so they don't move, and then they attack at range 4, and then they give themselves shield 1. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Like Sven's going to get shot, which is frustrating because I'm going to lose my flesh shield on something silly. But otherwise, not a big deal. Then, oh, sorry. The blade spinner's in there. It's just not doing anything because it's stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Then it'll be the
Well, we
bone
can't
shaper.
see most of these, James.
Oh, right, because I was doing them up here.
There we go.
Bone Shaper after the Bolt Shooter at 53, followed by the Ruin Machines at 56 doing Signal Jam. They will move normal, muddle all enemies within range 2, and then take a damage. And then finally, the Drifter will round out the round. So Banner Spear, start us up.
Okay, at the bottom of Resolved Courage, I will add +1 to my attack. And then with the top of Deflecting Maneuver, I'll attack 3.
Okay.
-2.
Hold on. We move the Orphan. 1, 2,
Yeah, move the
3. -2, attack 3, 1 damage. That's a kill.
Is it?
No,
it's not.
It should be down to 1.
Okay, well, you know what? I know a very...
So I take 2, and now I'm going to use my special attack 2 thing that I have to attack 2 again.
All right. Frenzy
Did
Potion.
you use that last time?
I don't think so.
I don't think I used it last time. I think I did use it 2 times ago in a different scenario.
Okay.
But now, if I draw a null here, the Retaliate will kill me.
I can soul pact you.
Okay.
Oh, wait, but then I
Times 2.
Okay, great.
It doesn't matter.
I said that and then realized that I would then not be able to heal our dudes. Which also
So how much health are you at?
I don't know if I can actually do that
2.
anyway. Okay. Well,
were you at that before the first attack, or did you take the Retaliate for the first attack?
I took the Retaliate for the first attack.
No,
Good.
Rich is
not dead. Good.
Rich is on it with his taking damage here. Okay, you cannot.
Yeah, I sacrificed 4 damage and a whole bunch of cards, but that guy's dead.
All right.
He's dead. He's very dead.
Very good to have him out of the way. Like, we're definitely going to have to do some fighting in the next room, but getting there with the Orphan in good shape will be very beneficial to the cause, I'm thinking. Okay. Then, Banner Spear's turn is over. It's the Blade Spinner's turn, but it especially does not get to do anything. Dead. Robotic Bolt Shooters. So the Elite has a single target for its attack, and that's Sven. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well. This is an attack 2. I'm pulling it. -1, but also frustrating. Sven will take no damage, and that is the end of my flesh shield.
Mm-hmm.
Which I would have liked to keep for Reggie, but what can you do? Meanwhile, up here, well, this Bolt Shooter has 2 targets, right? Yes. So against the Orphan, here is an attack 2. Pulling it, ×2. Oof. Anyone want to lose a card to save the Orphan 4 damage?
Can't.
Okay. I have I'll get on the focus of healing the Orphan. So
okay.
I'll just let him take, what did I just say? 4 damage?
4.
Yikes. Don't love it.
That puts him at 7?
Yeah, he's got 5 hit points left. Okay. And then the Banner Spear, which can also be a thing, but there's a good chance this is a null because there's barely any cards left. Attack 2 on the Banner Spear, null.
Hey!
So at least that part worked out. Okay. Sven is up first, and Sven will go and take 2 steps in this direction. He can't do anything else. Reginald also wants to wreak some havoc, but he's got limited options. He can move 1, 2, which gets him as close as he... No, wait. His closest target is his Ruin Machine. 1, 2. All right. Okay. All right. Now it's the Bone Shaper's turn. Let me just take a look here at my cards and remember what I thought to do. Well, I can no longer heal the Orphan with this move, but I can heal both of... Oh, Sven's not even damaged. I can heal the Banner Spear and Reggie, but not the Orphan.
Yeah, heal the Banner Spear.
Okay.
Yeah,
With
the Banner Spear really needs it.
With the bottom of Malicious Conversion, I will move 3. 1, 2, 3, up to here. Then, with the top of Approach Oblivion, I will approach Oblivion. I take 2 damage. I gain 2 experience. Technically that happens at the end of the move, but nonetheless. All allies within range 2, which encompasses Reginald and the Banner Spear, recover 4 hit points, get blessed, and I get cursed. So...
Wait, where were you standing, James?
Where was I? I was here.
Yeah. And you moved 3?
Yes.
Can't you just move to the one beside it and heal the Orphan?
Oh my goodness. You're right, Greg. I'll do that.
Yeah, I was like, why?
Well,
why isn't he just doing that?
Let me say this very nobly. I just lost my objective.
Okay.
But that's not because I looked at the spot and was like, I could heal the Orphan, but I don't want to give my objective. I think I just was not... being in that spot cost me my objective, and so I think I was blocking... I was like grayed out in my mental view.
Right.
But hey, okay. 4 health to the Orphan, and a Bless, which goes in his ally deck, which doesn't even exist because he can't do attacks. Unless I grant him an attack at some point, in which case I actually have to go dig out a separate deck and put a curse in it.
Why would you ever grant the Orphan an attack? He doesn't need it.
What if he does at a crucial point where it's the thing that'll save him from
Right.
getting killed, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
What if he does?
No, you're completely right.
Yeah, that is the counter argument. Okay. Oh, man. Here it is.
I vote Reggie. Says
Okay.
Guided by Voices.
Yeah. Well, we got Reggie. Okay.
This is good.
I am both cursing and blessing myself.
Oh, I think I know which objective you had.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I think
Which I'm not
I
supposed
think
to
I've
give
had that
away,
one in
but
the past.
yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Now,
I've never really understood the. I mean, it causes some tension. I can see the fun in keeping it secret.
yep.
But I remember in Gloomhaven, I think they canceled that rule of like your career goal could be kept a secret, and we just never played that.
I
We
don't
were like, why would
remember.
we
I mean,
ever?
maybe that was one of the alternatives, but yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't think you need that much secrecy. I think it does add tactical complexity to the game to have the additional
Yeah.
communication challenge. Okay. So now
Some of us don't want to steal.
the ruin machine is doing signal jam, so it moves +0, a move 2. It will actually move 1, and then it is going to muddle everyone within range 2, which is the drifter and both of my dudes.
Okay, so I'll be muddled for this turn, and you'll be muddled for next turn.
Yeah, which is a shame since I just got that that bless in there. Might get neutralized, but
We'll see. We'll see.
you can only do what you can do. Okay, it takes 1 damage.
Ah, yes. That
It's
brings it
faulty
down
signal
to
jamming
9 hit
apparatus. All right, drift away.
So I'm going to set up sustained momentum. So my next 6 moves, I add +2 to the move.
I'm
So I
gonna
think
get
it's going
so
to help
muddled,
us.
guided by voices. Once we're done here for the evening.
Then I'm going to attack him.
So.
I'm going to attack the ruin machine for 4. So pulling with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
A +1 and a +2. So I'll take the +1. So
Okay.
that's 5 damage.
Hey, that's not so bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Greg, did you put the I'm just looking at the wrong thing. Ignore me. Okay. I keep looking at the robotic bolt shooters for the ruined machines. Okay. Now it is time for the round to end. Cool.
Yeah. I'm going to short rest.
We're going into round 7, which is going to spawn more ruined machines, which now Reggie and Sven will be committed to the fight against.
Just pot committed will be Reggie and Sven.
And so, if anybody, like the Banner Spear, wanted to think about fucking with that bolt shooter since the Orphan is now up here.
Yeah, we're going to fight it. We
Sweet.
gonna fight.
We're
Okay.
going to put
How
the
far
first.
is he from me?
The next 3 rounds
Right
are going to
now,
be destroying
he is-
that tablet.
Okay. In movement points, he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In hexes, if you had a jump, he is 1, 2, 3, 4 to get adjacent.
Okay.
Oy, oy.
Then
Shuffle
I
enough.
gotta look at what I'm gonna do.
Take it.
I'll put the
I'll take
dudes down. So Greg, if you could add Ruin Machines, normal 3 and elite 7. Let me just once more confirm what's going on here. Round 7, Ruin Machines, 1 normal, 1 elite, any starting hex. Looking here, just to make sure that's correct. 5 and 7. It's not quite a parabola because it's going to go. It's went blade spinners, bolt shooters, ruin machines, round off, ruin machines, round off, blade spinners, bolt shooters. That's weird, but it's true. Like I keep looking because it seems like it should not be that. It seems like it should go up and then back down, but it doesn't. Okay. So here are these guys. I'll stick them both in the back, I guess. Or no, I'll put them like this so that we have... No, put him like that. Maybe he'll waste his turn.
Just too short.
Okay. I like how this bolt shooter down here has really just not been too exercised. Neither of them have moved. Okay. Got to shuffle for the Ruin Machine. Shuffle their ability card deck. And then I gotta... Oh, geez. I gotta pick my own move, don't I?
I'll handle the... What is the best course of action for old Greg?
Old Greg.
Greg.
I will. Well, if somebody healed me, it would be a glorious time.
Yeah. I
do
really wish I could. I got to get
Okay.
up to you first. I can
Alright.
heal you next round.
Okay, I think I will survive this round, probably.
Okay.
Okay.
I will heal you next round. I just.
Yeah. So I will focus in on having a wee bit of mobility and otherwise letting the boys wreak havoc. Helping the boys wreak havoc. Ooh.
I short rest it.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Round 7. Is everybody ready?
Yep.
Put them up, team. Boom. And then sound off. Banner Spear.
21.
21. How about you, Drifter?
17.
17. Proceeding.
Aha. For the first time ever. Proceeding the Banner Spear.
Banner Spear. Then the Ruined Machines will do Hasty Assault at 41. Hasty Assault, the good news, this is an attack, move +1, attack -1. So it'll be 1 or 2 attack, depending on which one it is. I will be immediately after them at 43, eager to take revenge. And then the Robotic Bolt Shooters will do nothing special at 57 to round out the round. That is just moving 1 and then... oh, no, but nothing special gives them a range 5, which means that the thing will move and shoot me. I have cards I can burn, but we don't want me burning cards. So if anyone comes up with a plan to save me, I do like being saved. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing that happens is that the Orphan moves, and I'm going to move the Orphan 1, 2, 3. No, this is...
Yeah.
There. 1, 2.
No, move them all the way. Get them as far away from the spawn point as possible.
I think we want him here because then it's the fastest move to the door when he's done. No, we can mess with that after. You're right. Okay.
Yeah. We got 3 rounds of this.
Ends his turn. So we've started hacking in round 7. That means we're getting the door open at the start of round 10. In round 10, by round 10, we'll have spawned both Flaming Blade Spinners again at D&D and normal and elite Robotic Bolt Shooters. But the Orphans...
And I think 3 rounds is going to be...
where we stop, probably.
The perfect way to get to 10:30, unveil the next room, or don't unveil the next room.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Here we go then.
Unveil the next room is what today Rich wants. Don't unveil the next room would really help next week, Rich.
Well, let's see. Drifter, get us started.
Can I ask first, Rich, what are you planning to do? Your cards are on the table.
I will be throwing a javelin at the bolt shooter.
Okay, and the bolt shooter has... Remind me, how much damage does your javelin do?
3. It's attack 3, so I'm not killing him this round, but I can get him. He's got 6 left, right?
Would it be... He's got 6, yeah. Would it be more helpful for me to apply... to possibly kill this elite? Or would it be more helpful for me to do some damage to the bolt shooter?
If you can damage the bolt shooter, it'd be pretty good. Like, we'll take an extra attack.
We want to protect the Orphan at all costs, right?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Protect the Orphan's a thing.
Protect the Orphan, yeah. So I am going to move 5.
Big move.
Okay.
Just as far forward as I can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Does that put me within range 3 of the bolt shooter?
It does not.
Shit. Then never mind. Put me back where I was.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm going to attack.
Want to move over to this side so that you've made some headway and you're still attacking that elite? Although then you're going to get beat up, so that depends on your health needs.
I can get beat up. Let me get beat up.
Okay.
Put me there. That's going to be a attack 4 on this elite. Pulling it. +1. He is dead.
He's dead. There's a pile of loot there.
On the elite. And then I am going to... That gives me shield 1 for the round.
Okay.
And then That is it. That is my turn.
All right. Very good. Drifter done. The banner spear is up.
With the bottom of tip of the spear, I can move 4, but I just got to get within range 3.
You want to get a loot and stand on some wires?
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2. Onto the wire.
And now I will throw a javelin at the, bolt guy.
Bolt shooter.
Yeah.
Bolt shooter number 6 up here. Taking
attack
a
3,
javelin.
range 3, +1.
4 damage.
Hey, 4 damage. Nothing to sneeze
And
at.
there's wind in the air.
Ooh. Getting windy. All right. And your loot is a single coin.
Yes. The only thing worth looting.
Yeah. We do get so much use out of our money. Okay. So, that's the banner spear. Ruin machine time. Elite ruin machine number 7 will hastily lurch forward and do an attack 2 on our pal the Drifter. This is an attack 2. I'm pulling it +2. Oof.
So 4 damage minus 3 for my shield, just 1 damage.
Poof. And then the normal that's right next to you will do an attack 1. And pulling that, -1.
That's no damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do that simple math in my head. Which means that I might
Good.
be about to become a super intelligence. Have you heard, if anyone's been following the OpenAI abruptly and weirdly firing their CEO and then finding out that even though they're a not-profit, once your non-profit spins off a for-profit and Microsoft gives you billions of dollars, you do what they say, and if you try to kill the golden goose, they cancel all of your
Kill
actions.
you?
And they did all have to fire themselves, and the board canceled itself, and now Sam Altman's back. But anyway, the reason they fired him is kind of nebulous, but some of the reporting suggests, because all they said was he has not been candid in his communications with us. And a big thing about the OpenAI non-profit wing is that the reason it started as a non-profit and with the OpenAI concept was that these are these kind of like true believers who really think like we're going to create the Skynet. And so like we have to be very careful about everything so that we don't create Skynet with our like bullshit text generation gimmick. But what made them think, the reason that they fired Sam Altman, it is rumored, but there's credible reporting about this, is that a different model, not a GPT model, but a model called Q** or Q* that OpenAI was working on, showed some promise at math, because ChatGPT cannot do math. But Q* showed the ability to complete word problems in mathematics at a grade school level. And Sam Altman didn't tell the board fast enough, and so it seems that the chief scientist guy, Ilya whatever, freaked out and was like, "I think we've finally done it. We've created the Rocco's basilisk that will torture us for all eternity." And they freaked out and they fired him. These people are, oh my goodness. It's just like, why not just get religion? Why not just join a real religion? Like, I guess it's the we were pretty good at coding, and now we're in San Francisco, so we will literally invent God. Like, why would you want to worship a God that you didn't actually personally create? I don't know. Okay, so here we are. The ruined machines have had their go. How about the ruined bodies? Sven will lurch forward and attack this fella. Number 7. Ruined machines are immune to poison, but not to wound. So Sven does an attack 3 that causes wound. I'm pulling that bad boy right now. Curse null. But he's wounded. He's wounded. Reginald, unfortunately, can't get in there to fight. But the plus side of that is that it makes his best target the normal ruined machine, and he marches that way.
The normal bolt shooter.
Bolt shooter, oh my goodness. Yep.
Today it's names.
Names.
You know what? Nothing wrong with that. Names are
Nothing wrong with
tough.
that.
Names
Names
are
are
tough.
horrible.
And also, the robotic bolt shooter was when I first unpacked this, I was like, I'm gonna do my best to sort the monsters with their nameplates without trying to like consult anything and just see if I can get it all. And one of the ones I didn't get was that I thought the robotic bolt shooters might be the living doom because they're pyramid shaped. I thought like Pyramid Head from Silent Hill, like. But
Yeah, he's living to me.
Yeah. So
Silent Bob.
okay.
Silent Bob.
Then it is I, the
Silent
Bone
Hill.
Shaper, and my plan. Yes, was this. Here we go. With the bottom of Dark Tidings, I will move back to the comfort of a wall, even though it hardly matters anymore. But I will get a loot there. And then with the top of Wrath
I can't heal you from back there, James.
All right, I'll give up the loot.
You might want to stay within a distance of me. I can't say numbers.
You're forbidden to say any numbers. Just like
Stay as close as you are.
Yeah. If only they had forbid Q-Star from doing the same. Our grandchildren wouldn't have to grow up in the wastes. Oh well. With the
Stay
top,
as close as you are, James.
All right, I'm as close as I am. With the top of Wrath of the Eternate Earth, I will grant Sven, one of my summons, in this case Sven, an attack +1. So this is an attack 4. And also my curse is on. Guided by voices,
With
put it all on
disadvantage.
the line, Greg. He thinks you're yellow. He double dog dares you to say a number.
He thinks you're yellow.
Attack 3. Attack 4. I got the kill the attacking summon to make it a +4, but I'll just take the regular +1. 5 damage to that fellow.
5 damage.
So
Done.
he's
Half health.
dead. Half dead. Not so bad. Not so bad. Okay, that's me, the Bone Shaper. And then the robotic bolt shooter. Oh, right. The whole thing about me being killed by this thing. Hold on. 1, 2,
You could
3,
move
4,
back.
5. Oh, yeah. Okay. Mulligan. I moved back. It doesn't matter. It'll step forward 1. I can move back 2. I will cower back here. Brilliant. This thing moves none because it can't get any additional targets by moving. So it will attack.
Could it get me?
It can only move 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope.
Okay.
Guided by voice that says yellow is better than orange. I can't tell where that came from. I think I agree. Just as
I think I agree.
as a color question, I think yellow.
Sure, as a color.
Not as a sweet potato question.
No, that's true. You definitely want your sweet potatoes to be orange, but as you like, obviously, I have my.
But I like my potatoes to be a little yellow.
Literally,
lots of butter in them.
A fair portion of the furniture in this room is crayon yellow. I'm a fan of the color yellow. Okay, the bolt shooter down. Oh wait, the elite bolt shooter has to go first before I do the attacks on everyone else. If it moves 1, what does it get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It only gets Sven.
Oh, what's Sven?
No. Sven can take it. He's a tough guy. This is an attack 2 on Sven. I'm pulling it. +0. 2 damage to Sven. Oh, damn it. Sven was muddled.
Yes, I said that.
Well, I failed to implement it. So the first attack that was null also brought out the +1 here that I got. And then
But then his muddle ends, right? Because that's the end of his turn. So when you give him an attack, he's not muddled for that.
It's just this one card. And wouldn't you know, it's my other +1 kill you summon to make it a +1.
Oh, hey.
I still
So it
won't
means
do
nothing.
it. Nothing changes. All right, and they're unmuddled. Great. Okay, this new thing we got going.
Martin's, yeah, where we correct our mistakes.
We're no better at executing the rules, but we're way better at correcting the mistakes that we make at the exact same rate.
Martin's draft is growing, but so is his pride.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. The bolt shooters have done their thing, and that's it.
They're not attacking me?
Oh, no. The normal has not done its thing.
The normal has to attack 3 people.
Yeah. And I got to put those damage on Sven. Okay. 2 damage on Sven. And then I'll do it this way. So here is an attack 2 on Reggie, pulling it +1. I could do without that. But Reggie's a tough boy. Perhaps he'll survive. On the Banner Spear, attack 2, -1. And then on the Orphan, attack 2, +0.
Okay.
Should I burn a card for that one? For the Orphan?
What does it put you down to?
Nah, the Orphan can take that damage.
Okay.
It's just
I'm
2.
gonna short
Oh, you're
rest.
talking about for the Orphan. I thought you were talking about for yourself.
Nah,
Yeah, the Orphan's good. When he starts dipping...
He's got 5 damage, so he's got 7 hit points.
Yeah.
I think we'll want to try to refresh him as he goes on his final journey. But I can try to take care of that if like I've been prevented from bleeding out. Okay. That's round 7. We're going in to round 8. I don't have my move plan, but it shan't take me long because I'm almost out of cards here.
Let's spawn the thing first. What's spawning?
Nothing. Round 8 is another
Nothing in round 8.
Oh, yeah.
But we're getting blade spinners next time. But
I'm going.
Fortunately, it'll be just in time for the Orphan to get his boogie shoes on and start getting out of there.
Yeah. I'm going early and healing James and hopefully killing one of these ruined machines back here.
Okay.
I'm going first and hopefully killing the bolt shooter.
Love it.
Okay.
I'm going first.
I'm going late, and
I mean, I'm not. I guess I'm not because our friend goes first. But
that's true.
Okay, if you're killing the bolt shooter, then I am going to just try to focus on being helpful, and I might not manage to actually do so, but I'll see what I can do. All right.
Can you heal yourself?
No.
Physician?
Nay.
Necromancer? Heal thyself?
Yeah.
Necromancer.
That sounds right.
Resurrect thyself. Revivify thyself. All right. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Put them up, team. Boom. And sound off. Banner Spear. What
6.
are you bringing to the table? 6. Very nice. The Banner Spear will go first, but Drifter, where are you?
14.
14. That is going to go next. The Bolt Shooters will be right after you if it gets a turn. Or the Elite definitely will. They're doing Safety Valve. They won't move. They're attacking at range 4, and it's attack -1, so an attack 1. Not bad. The Bone Shaper at 62 will be after the Ruined Machines, who are doing Devastating Tackle. Devastating Tackle, the gimmick is, it's another they hurt themselves move. They will not move, do an attack +2 that causes immobilize. So that's not awesome. But then they will suffer a damage. Okay. Banner Spear. Start us off.
Guy goes first. Orphan goes first.
Yeah, of course the Orphan goes first. I'm going to position him here so that he can hustle across those wires towards the door and away from the blade spinner when the time comes.
Mm-hmm.
He's still adjacent to the console. We are on round 9. We will open that lock. Very nice. Okay. Then it's Banner Spear's turn.
The bottom of set for the charge, I'll move 4 or however many I have to move to get adjacent to the bolt shooter.
Okay. One moment. Just wanted to. Geez, I've got the wires are screwed up. The placement of the wires got screwed up. Well, I'm going to replace them to where they're supposed to be, and we're just going to say it happened.
Well, all the movement would be the same, I think, in the long run.
Like Reggie would have moved differently, but we're just going to let him be stuck there. It's not to our advantage. It's also not obviously to our disadvantage, but there's no point in moving the Orphan, so I'll leave the Orphan there instead.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so it goes. All right.
Okay, so move 4.
1, 2, 3.
And with the top of deflecting maneuver, it's attack 2, but I'll consume the wind from my javelin. So now it's attack 3 with advantage.
Very nice. Pull that.
+1 and -1.
Well,
Take the
he's
plus
dead.
1. He's dead. That's the end of him.
All
That's good.
attacks targeting me this round gain disadvantage, but I don't know if that's gonna.
Probably
There
not
will be
going to
0.
happen. But hey, it's still it's nice to know that if they were there, that would happen. Drifter.
Cool. You're going after me, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Sven is going after me.
Sven is after
In that case.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. In that case, I will heal you for 2. First of all, heal 2, range 3.
Okay.
So
Heal
it's 2
2.
health for James.
Excellent.
Then I will attack the elite.
Mm-hmm.
For 5.
Attack
Pulling
5.
it. +1.
Dead.
He is.
Especially because I don't think we even did. Oh, because he hasn't had the turn to get the wound damage. But anyway, he's dead.
No.
We like when he's
Now,
dead.
which means I will be attacked by the normal
Yes.
there, and
Sven will avenge you.
Because I killed an enemy, I get to move a token backwards 1.
Delicious. Okay.
And I shall.
It is the elite robotic bolt shooter's move. 1, 2, 3, 4. It does not have a target. It puts up shield 2.
Good.
Ha 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 ha. Okay. That makes it the ruined machines go. It tackles recklessly or devastatingly the drifter. So this is an attack 4 on the drifter, pulling it +0. But you are
-2 from my shield, 2, and then I do reinforced shield, which negates 1 negative effect.
Nice.
And I'll negate being immobilized.
Why not? Okay. The ruined machine takes 1 damage from that devastating attack.
Oh, nice. So he's at 5 health.
Okay. And then Sven comes in with an attack 3. Here we go. Pulling it. +1. 4 damage and a wound.
Death sentence.
A death sentence, but not a kill.
Not a kill.
And the thing is, I assume the reason why someone bleeding out from a wound doesn't count as a kill is just because it would add an extra complicated thing to keep track of.
Yeah.
But, like, it's totally clear to us that Sven killed this thing. Like, he would absolutely be convicted in a court of law. You cannot go and say, sure, I stabbed the guy 7 times, but he didn't die till like a minute later, and he died from blood loss, not stabbing. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Reggie will move 2 in this direction because that is what gets him the closest to the only viable target. You know what? I bet I have the wires wrong in the downstairs room. Not that it matters all that much, but I might as well. No, I have them right. It's just also they can look wrong just based on like how you sort of angled them when you compare it, even though they're in the same hexes. Anyway, whatever.
All right.
Okay, and then it is my turn, the Aether Bone Shaper. Okay, so let's see. I don't have proximity.
With your big weird pus arm.
Yeah.
That I don't think has really come up. I guess maybe that's how you wound yourself. You just pop a couple of those bad boys.
Yeah, that's her like blood blister summoning arm. Gross. Gross.
Oh man, I had a blood blister on my finger for like a couple of days last week, and it sucked.
Yeah, that sucks. Okay.
Pinched it on a ladder.
Yeah, I really don't got much to do here. I would like to heal the orphan, but I'm not in proximity to pull it off. Should I heal Reggie and then require healing myself before I could heal the orphan? Or should I just wait?
Just save it.
Okay, then the only thing I'll do...
Stop hurting yourself, James.
Yeah, the only thing I'll do is I'll use the bottom of Return of the Servant to move 3 to here and collect a loot. And so I loot, bada bing, 2 coins. Hey, good stuff. Probably won't ever get to spend them. Well, I mean, I'll spend them in a frantic rush before I'm retired, because I bet I get retired. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not.
Let's see what happens. You might have 1 more left in you.
I think I probably do. We'll find out. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's the round. we're going in to round 9. The room where the door opens. All right. So, in this round...
Okay.
Hold on. In this round, flaming blade spinners spawn. A normal at B, so that's literally where the banner spear is standing. So we'll go ahead and put it the furthest away from the orphan, I think. Does that make sense? It doesn't matter because the orphan's going to move first.
Well,
I still think it's good to...
Yeah, don't put him in the one in the back. I don't want him there.
So is here
Can
okay?
I get that? Yeah. How far is he in terms of movement points to me?
Right now? If he's here?
Yeah.
1,
he's there,
2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5. Or 4
and if he's in the...
leaping. Same story. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, cool. Then put him in either of those.
Excellent. All right.
Can they be wounded?
No. No. So that is normal 4, Greg.
Normal 4.
And then we're also going to bid hello to Elite 1, who is spawning on D, but this... No, here's D. Oh, that's unfortunate. I would really like to put him further away. So the Elite might actually be a situation for the summons to deal with. And the Drifter. Who knows?
But I was going to come up to kill him.
Yeah. Not having the... yeah, you should. Not having the Hornet Command is tricky here. I must short rest. Because I only have 1 card in my hand.
You could long rest.
You know what? I will. That's a good idea. I shouldn't take risks here, and the healing would be pleasant. Okay, I will long rest. I gotta shuffle... Nope, because there aren't... No, there is a bolt shooter. I gotta shuffle the bolt shooters.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm going early.
What's the range on the retaliate?
Immediate. Close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a power nap guided by voices. Not quite like, your solid 8 hours. But like a dedicated effort to get a solid 15 to 30 minutes. And just...
It really is kind of... The rests in this game are really... Even the long rests really are like a long win. A short rest is like...
It's kind of incoherent. It's really like more just like, putting your hand on your knee for a second and going...
Yeah. Like, I'm not even sure what, in terms of a fight, a short rest would represent.
Adrenaline shot, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is why it's a little bit chaotic and you might hurt yourself. Okay, so I'm long resting, and this is it.
I'm going early and getting an attack on that spinning man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to attack the spinning man too.
Round 9, team. Put him up. Boom. All right. And sound off. What do you got, Banner Spear?
21.
21. How about you, Drifter?
23.
23. All right. Oh, wow. How about that? So, we're going to go Banner Spear at 21. Bolt Shooter at 22. Doing Safety Valve, not moving, and then using range 4, so not attacking for all intents and purposes. Mm-hmm. Oh, whoops. No, there is a Rune Machine. Okay, but I also had to flip this for this guy. Don't love that, but we'll live with it. Okay, Drifter immediately after, followed by...
Can't see any of these.
Oh my goodness, I'm doing it again, aren't I? Okay, Banner Spear, Robotic Bolt Shooter, Drifter. Then, Rune Machines are almost at the end with me after them. And where's my Blade Spinner indicator? Right here. There after the Drifter. Doing Hasty Assault, but the Blade Spinners takes them a while to get churning. So, the Hasty Assault happens at 38. They're going to move +2, attack -1, which is real bad with that Elite, because it's a move 4. So it's going to get in the shit pretty quickly here. Okay. Orphan's turn. The Orphan just says to stand here this round.
Yeah. And then he doesn't. Oh shit! Does that open the door right now?
The doors open.
Ah shit.
That is what
So
it is.
we are going to set up a whole room now. Sorry, Rich.
That's all right.
Okay.
Okay. Going to section 121.1. Okay. Oh. So, I mean, this is no longer tenable, so I'll move these fellows up here.
That's fine. That works. They can go up there. Maybe 2 rows.
2 columns.
Yeah, that looks great.
It's 3 rows.
You're right, James. I'm sorry.
I do a lot of spreadsheets, Greg.
I'll leave.
I know all about what's a row and what's a column. All right. And then, this is a pretty spare room as far as decorations. A single power cable connected to the console. I'll move the Orphan's damage up here too. And then, finally, a treasure. And then, probably no big surprise when I say there will be steel automata in here, since I did put them on the console.
Just one?
No, 2. Sorry.
Okay.
I could have enunciated more clearly, but I did say automata, the plural. There will be elite number 3, Greg, and normal number 6.
Normal number 6. Oof. These are heavy dudes.
Yep, but I mean, okay. Ultimately, what we got to do with them is just gum up the works, right? While the Orphan gets in there and acts. Okay, so I got to flip up a thing for them because they're going to act. They're doing nothing special, so that's a move and attack. Elites move 3 and the normals move 2. I kind of wish I wasn't standing here because we might wind up with the elite going that way if I wasn't. When are they moving? 70. So I will actually not get a chance to move because I'm resting.
Dang, a well-placed trap or obstacle could really fuck with these guys' movement in a big way.
And if I was having a turn, I could create a trap. Although then that would gum up the Orphan to a strong degree. Okay. Anyway, that's all that's in the room. And just to refresh everyone's memory, to hack the central console, 5 damage tokens.
Okay. A while.
So we want to get the Orphan there, and we want to get there. Skedaddling is the order of
Can
the
he
day.
get there in 2 or 3?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2.
He can get there in 2.
So
okay.
he will lay a damage on round 11, and then 12, 13, 14, 15. Round 15, we win.
Okay.
So the remaining summons that are going to happen are robotic bolt shooters next round on the spawn points in the top and bottom. There's a very good chance of them never affecting the Orphan. Then room 11, flaming blade spinners, but in the starting hexes. Those could, but won't necessarily get to the Orphan. And then every round after that is just ruined machines, but 4 of them spawn at all 4 of the spawn points. Very good chance that they never actually create a problem for the Orphan. The steel automata are our biggest concern, I think. Okay.
Those 2 dudes are the ones we want to take out.
All
Gotcha.
Right. So, we got a little bit of flavor text here. The waves come and you strike them down. You heave yourselves up, muscles drawn and wasted, pulling at the very dregs of your being, and you swing, dropping more and more machines. But still, they come. The door to the final tower fall open. I think they meant falls open. No, you see what I screwed up. The doors to the final tower fall open. Just a little longer.
Okay.
Okay.
Now what?
Now we do everything. It's the Banner Spear's turn.
Came to the bottom of tip of the spear. I will move I can move 4, but I still want to be within range 3 of the spinner.
Okay.
Yeah, I would move as far away.
1, 2, 3, 4. The only thing is that moving away. Actually, if you move away like that, it will come to you because it is hasty assault, but it won't be able to get in a position where it hits the orphan too.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just throw a javelin at it. Attack 3, range 3.
All right. Attack 3, range 3. Just pull that times 2, buddy.
-1.
Okay. 2 damage. 2 damage. Wind in the air.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, I need to do 6 damage.
Is that your go, Banner Spear?
Yeah.
All right. Bolt shooter time. Bolt shooter's doing safety valve. It has no target, but it gets shield 2.
Cool.
Well done. This is a very cautious bolt shooter. Not the kind of behavior you typically expect from a thing that has been designed to automatic fire. Just a constant spray of bolts in every direction out of its slashed up pyramid shaped body. But here we are. Drifter.
Okay, I am going to move 5 to be in his face.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
As part of that movement, because I am next to exactly one enemy, I get to move one of my things backwards 1.
Nice.
And then I will attack him for 5. So I need to pull a positive modifier here to kill him.
Okay. Attack 5.
+1.
Boom.
Hey.
That's a clean kill. All right.
Fantastic.
That's a nice
Right.
blade spinner to have dead. Obviously, we still have an elite that is going to be troubling us, but still.
He's got to get to us.
Every little death counts. I mean, he's getting to Sven. Is he getting to Reggie too? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Never mind. He's not getting to Sven. Ha ha ha. I like that. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Boom boom boom. Blade spinner number 1 has moved 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Comes up 1 movement short of affecting Sven. Puts fire in the air.
Okay.
And then I heard a cat. Hold on. You want to come here now, Brett? Yeah, come on, sweetie. Yeah, I agree. Actually, if I don't leave the door slightly open, she will not stay. Okay. All right. Cool. Good job, blade spinner. Good job at sucking. The ruined machine will self-destruct. Not great for Sven. It attacks Sven, first of all. This is an attack 2 on Sven. Pulling it. +1.
No, it doesn't, because it was the wounded one. It's a death sentence. It's dead.
Okay. It's just regular old destruct. Didn't have a say in it.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Dead. I really like that. I'm glad that happened. Steel automata. Okay. I'm going to do my very best to determine happy news that this guy, he's not. He's going to be closest to me. But let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 movement points to get to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to get to Sven.
Oh, so close.
So close. All I had to do was not get this loot. Oh well. 1, 2, 3. I say oh well when it's actually a really, really significant change in our prospects. Then the other one will move 2. 1, 2. I still think that we're in pretty good shape here, but I don't love these dudes bearing down on me. Yeah. And the orphan has to go in there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Don't want to hold him back. Remember that these guys have a lot of cards that are like... Remember that time we fought one and he just didn't do anything for like 5 turns?
Puffing out his chest? Did that really leave anyway? Yes, she did. Okay. She came in, walked around in a circle, tried to tip over the waste paper basket, but it was wedged in, and then left. She came through like a wrecking ball. Okay. Good job, Automata, I guess. Sven. Oh, Sven. Sven is going to do an attack 3 that causes wound on the unwoundable blade spinner.
Who also retaliates 3.
Yes, I know. Attack 3. Hey, times 2.
Hey, take that.
Yeah,
Hey.
if it's got to go down this way, that's the way to do it. All right. 3 more damage to Sven. He has 3 hit points left. Same as Reggie. Not good, team. I will see what I can do. At least I'm getting cards back. Maybe I can't approach Oblivion again. That's a lost card. But we'll figure something out maybe. Reginald. Oh, great. Reggie's going to commit suicide.
So maybe do some damage.
He goes 1, 2. And then it does an attack 3. Has this been shuffled since I pulled? No. So my kill the summon cards aren't going to come up. Hey! Times 2.
Hey! So that's another 6?
Another 6. So that could have been a lot worse. He's down to 3 hit points.
That's really good.
Yeah, Sven might be able to kill it. Anyway, Reggie's dead. Reggie, we hardly knew ye.
I knew him pretty well.
Yeah, actually, I mean, we get the idea with Reggie. Part of that is that we spent a lot of time with him. Part of it is that this is not an onion kind of guy. It's not a lot of layers to peel back with Reggie. Sven's more complex. Okay. I, the Bone Shaper, heal 2. And I get to choose what I get back. Or what I lose, I should say. I can't see how this will ever be helpful now. So I'll lose that. Perfect. Not perfect. It could be better. But we can work with this. Okay. Damn it. So frustrating. But
I like that we're doing this is a straight up 1 room per night scenario.
Yeah.
It is it's making it easier for me to remember what we're doing.
It's a 1 console per net. But there's only 2 rooms in the scenario.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know what I'll do next time. Are we doing round 10 or are we wrapping it up?
I put my cards away.
Rich is
okay.
Rich threw up the fingers. You didn't see.
No.
I did the thingies.
Oh wow. Well, geez, I haven't even. Okay. So, yeah, the both of those times 2s on the blade spinner. Reggie sacrifice, maybe not in vain.
That's a really good pull.
The tricky part, like, okay, I gotta look at what I can do here. Blade spinners tend to go late, so what I might.
Oh yeah, you're killing it.
You're killing
getting
it.
the Sven kill.
If Sven gets the kill, then I can bring him to me and heal him. If he doesn't get the kill, he's dead, and then I have Shamblor and nothing else. But we'll cross that bridge when we reach it.
You short rest at the end of your turn, yeah?
Yep. End of the round. Yep.
I'm gonna decide right now to short rest.
Okay.
Because it's unfair to do it at the beginning of next week, I think.
I don't think it is, but okay.
I will. Well, I've already done it. It's too late. I've short rested.
Great.
And I lost a pretty good card.
There's nothing objectionable about it. Okay. Well, I think that we're in decent like, a lot depends on the capacity of the 2 of you to do something to the automata.
I'm going to try to get in and do as much damage and distraction to the automaton as I can. I'm not in a great position, but I don't know. If Rich has a card that can move me, that would be good.
Yeah, I have those.
Okay.
Then that would be probably the best thing.
Let's put the new bolt shooters out just so we're current.
I'm known for those, in fact.
You are known for those.
Right,
that and flags.
Round 10, we'll start.
Flags suck.
Greg, please add.
I'm sure there's a super strong flag later in the game, but like.
Hey, the plus 1 to your first attack flag is really good.
Yeah.
You just need to put it in the right spot.
Yeah.
We haven't closed that loop yet. So we're going to add, Greg, Elite Bolt Shooter number 3. It's going to come in down here and quite possibly never play a role in what unfolds here next week.
Great.
And then normal Bolt Shooter 4 is going to pop up here and almost certainly immediately cause trouble. Wait, no, not B, C. For all the difference that makes. Ultimately, we're all just trying to run away from it and count on the fact that it's slow to largely spare us from having to deal with it. Time's going to tell. The round ended.
We'll tell.
The Orphan, I would love for the Orphan to have 12 hit points, but I can heal the Orphan. Yeah, I should heal the Orphan and not Sven.
1,000 hit points.
Even if Sven...
What's that?
The Orphan had 1,000 hit points.
Yeah, that'd be good.
If the battle went on long enough for that to come into play, we'd have real problems with the damage token economy. And there are 100s, but there aren't enough. There are 3 100s.
Surely those will only be used for like the final boss.
We shall see when we finally get to that Frost. For all our jokes about that, I will in fact, I'm gonna lay my marker down right now. If years, like 2 years from now, when we get to the end of the story of this game, if the final boss is either the Frost and is just the Gloom again, or it's actually the Gloom again,
it's literally the Gloom again.
Either of those will be tremendously disappointing to me, unless Isaac and co. workshopped an idea for making the Gloom cool or interesting in any way.
It's possible.
If they do that,
sure,
then that would improve things. But those were the 2 weaknesses of the Gloom as a nemesis. It was not mechanically interesting to fight, and it was not narratively interesting to learn about. It brought literally nothing to the table.
Rich is seriously in peace sign mode.
It's a real good point, Rich. Check it out. I'm going back to Sinar tomorrow. I was wrong about scientists being the people I was going to meet because there turned out to be an intermediary people, the bards. Well, I dealt with those bards, and I've already met a scientist, so I'm in scientist land now. So join me for science class tomorrow with the chance of Sinar. Language puzzles, fun. On Sunday, I'll be going back into that Labyrinth of Worlds. I can't even remember. I took a week off, and I don't even know what's going on. But I'm in there. I'm wandering. And then, before you know it, it's Tuesday, and Greg and I are getting really close to the culmination of Phase 1 of our ongoing project of learning about and cataloging the beat-em-up genre here.
Yes.
So that's very, very exciting to probably 5 people at most. But hey, you know what?
Are you counting us in that number?
Yes, I was, Greg. But I bet, I would be willing to bet that it's generally true that great video game historians are never appreciated in their own time. That's probably been the case universally thus far. And so, yeah, onward and upward. And then before you know it, it's Friday again. Friday night Frosthaven. We find out if the Orphan can take a whole lot of punches from some really, really big, round fists. All right.
Won't happen. We'll be fine. Unlosable.
We'll be fine. Unlosable.
I don't like to
you heard it here first, folks.
I don't like to throw around words like unlosable, but sometimes you got to call it like you see it. If you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came, you left. You can't hear my voice, but I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time that we're all in there getting punched in the face together, take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.